Good morning, everybody. I'm Coach Doug Laughlin, and today we are going to do a lunch and learn on healthy sleep. You can sleep well, okay? That is 100% fact. So, with that being said, we are just going to try our best to get as much of it as possible. There is a lot of benefits to getting some good quality sleep, okay? And I want to let you know this too. If you are struggling and some of these examples don't help you out, go see a provider and try to work through it. Okay? Maybe you need a little bit of assistance once in a while, and that's a-okay. All right. So without further ado, let's try to get some healthy sleep. Good sleep quality is associated with a wide range of positive outcomes, such as better health, less daytime sleepiness, greater well being, and better psychological functioning. Today's Lunch and Learn, we are going to cover the following: sleep facts and common myths, how sleep works, the stages of the sleep cycle, benefits of quality sleep, the consequences of sleep deprivation, healthy sleep hygiene, evaluating your sleep, when to see your doctor, and resources. To live a happy life, to achieve optimal health and wellness, you need consistent quality sleep. Everybody, please remember, try your best to get quality sleep. Okay? Multiple choice question for you before we start off our day. Let's start with a little quiz. Sleep is so important, you spend approximately blank of your life doing it. Let me repeat that question. Sleep is so important, you spend approximately blank of your life doing it. Is it a quarter, a third, or a half? Do 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 do. Well, the answer is, what is it, folks? Okay, half. Okay, that is our goal. Okay, is to get quality sleep. All right. Now, with that being said, nobody gets that amount. Okay, obviously, when we're younger, we have more time. As we get older, we're just busier. Okay, we also have more stress that can throw our sleep off. Okay, so I know for a fact nobody gets that answer, but okay, let's at least shoot for a quarter. Okay, all right, let's go to sleep myths next. If you miss a few hours of sleep in one night, you can catch up the next. Myth. You need less sleep as you age. Myth. Sleeping pills are the answer. Maybe short term, but not long term. Myth. Once you lose sleep, you cannot gain it back. Okay, we can try to say we're going to make up for it, but okay, if let's say you have more time on Saturday, yeah, maybe you can take a nap, okay, but you are not going to gain it back, whatever you missed. In regards to less sleep as you age, adults, regardless of age, should get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. In regards to sleeping pills do not treat underlying sleep issues, and taking them can disrupt quality of sleep. Okay? Once again, if you need help, okay, sometimes that's the short-term answer, but that's not the long-term answer. So, what happens while you sleep? The average person goes through 4 to 6 sleep cycles per night. There are 5 stages of sleep in every cycle that last approximately 90 to 110 minutes each. At the end of the 5th stage, or one complete cycle, you begin again. This is repeated over and over until you wake up. What are those 5 cycles of sleep? Well, sometimes, you know what? The first thing that we normally get is light sleep, and that might be, for a lot of people, it might be light sleep all the time. The light sleep, still easily awakened, and your large muscles begin to relax. So important to relax the body and to relax the mind. All right, so that's cycle number 1. Cycle number 2, light sleep continued. This is when you disengage from your environment and outside stimuli. Stage number 3, deep sleep. The body is motionless. Body temp and BP lowers. Your breathing and heart rate starts to slow down. Stage 4, deep sleep continued. The growth hormone is released and muscle development occurs. The body undergoes healing and repair. Let me say that again. The body undergoes healing and repair. Very important to get your sleep. Okay? In stage 5, which hopefully everybody can get to, is REM sleep. REM actually stands for rapid eye movement. That is where your energy restoration of the brain and body occurs, in addition to most dreaming. You don't always have to remember your dreams, but if you get to it, REM sleep is where you want to be at. So those are the 5 stages of sleep. What are the benefits of quality sleep? Okay, now this is very important. So hopefully by listening to these benefits, you're going to try to get more. Sometimes when you actually set your alarm to go to bed early, okay, it's a good thing. It means you're taking time for yourself. Understand you're not going to get through everything in the day. Understand that, you know what, you can't make up for lost time. So just still try to get quality sleep. Okay? But some of these benefits of quality sleep are new and existing learning and memory pathways are formed and or sharpened during your sleep. Your decision making is greatly improved with quality sleep. It positively boosts your mood. That is an important one. Nobody likes crabbiness. Ladies and gentlemen, get your sleep to boost your mood. Okay, a lot of stress going on out there in the world. This will hopefully help you, okay? Have a couple extra nerves people won't get on. Okay, it extends your lifespan. Who doesn't want to live longer? I know I do. It banishes under eye circles. Okay, it improved athletic performance and endurance. Who wouldn't want that? Okay, I know I do. Helps in creativity, increased and free flowing. And finally, the last benefit here we have listed is strengthens your memories or patience. Okay, skills learned while you were awake. Okay, a process called consolidation. So, a lot of great benefits to quality of sleep. Try your best to get it. Some extra benefits, quality of sleep. Now, with that being said, these are more of the physical things. The heart and vascular system get the necessary rest to promote cardiovascular health. It helps the hormones produced that have the positive effects such as boosting muscle mass, appetite control, that's a big one, and fighting infections and promoting fertility. It helps with inflammation linked to heart disease, stroke, diabetes, arthritis, and premature aging is reduced. And increased flow of the cerebral spinal fluid in the brain, which washes away harmful waste proteins that build up between the brain cells during waking hours. It's kind of like a dishwasher. This cleaning process is linked to reducing the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Ladies and gentlemen, get your sleep. A lot of benefits. All right, let's talk about some sleep disturbances. What can kind of get in the way? It is normal for most people to experience trouble sleeping at one time or another. Once the underlying issue is resolved, healthy sleep is usually resumed. One of the primary causes of excessive sleepiness among Americans is self-imposed sleep deprivation. Sleep disturbances commonly happen due to habits, medical illness, some mental health disorders, or temporary interruptions in life. With that being said, what are some habits that you can control? Set an alarm to go to bed early at a certain time. Okay? Go to the bathroom before you go to bed and don't drink a lot of water or eat a lot of food before you go to bed. In regards to things that stress you out, make a list of items, okay, that you need to do tomorrow. So when you wake up middle of the night, you can say, no, I got this. Be prepared, okay? Be prepared, and hopefully you'll be a little less upset in regards to your sleep quality. Some other habits, okay, that we can kind of work on, okay, that can help us, sleep a little better. Limit your caffeine intake. Some people, you know what, you can have a cup of coffee and go right to bed. Some people, you know what, you can have a cup of coffee at 11 o'clock or noon and you're up all night. So watch your caffeine intake. Be aware of that. Smoking or chewing tobacco can also affect it. Alcohol, even though you might go to bed right away, alcohol has a tendency of keeping you up middle of the night, a lot of times because of the sugars in the alcohol. Eating close to bedtime or drinking close to bedtime, once again, can be a habit that we can try to work on. A sedentary lifestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, work out, wear yourself out. The other thing, though, is exercising too close to bedtime could be an issue because you're getting your heart rate up, okay? And you're waking yourself up. You're creating energy. So just make sure you understand what time your last exercise time can be before you go to bed. Using digital devices before bed, once again, that blue light, okay, can be an issue. Or just what we're watching. Sometimes, whether it's social media, we see a lot of negativity. That gets us worked up, okay? So if you do use your digital device, make sure that it's something boring, okay? And the other thing too that we have to worry about or think about is inconsistent schedule. Going to bed at midnight, going to bed at 9:30, going to bed at 11. Those up and down, okay, or having to get up early sometimes. You want to create as much structure as possible, okay, for your sleep patterns. All right. If you know 3 times of the week, you have to get up at 6. Hey, go to bed early and maybe try to keep a consistent schedule of getting up early if you can. Okay. Make structure, folks. In regards to medical conditions that can affect sleep, heart disease, diabetes, weight problems, heartburn, bladder or kidney disease, or definitely menopause. I've heard it from a lot of people, folks. Control what you can control. Hopefully, you can't control menopause. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But understand it's there. Understand that any of these could be stressors. Work on what you can. Okay? Eat healthy, exercise, see your provider. Okay? And also understand, too, that these are also going to be potentially like some times that we're just going to have to kind of work through. Acceptance. So mental health disorders that can affect your sleep: depression, anxiety disorder, bipolar disorder, PTSD, and psychological stress such as loss of a loved one, divorce, or stress at work. If you need, okay, to get a little assistance, see a provider. If you have one of these things going on in your life, whether it's short-term or long-term, see a provider to see if they can work with you, okay, to get you through it so you do get quality of sleep. There are things that can help you out. Temporary effects on sleep, we mentioned it earlier: stress, noise, snoring, injury, jet lag or travel, moving, holidays, potentially a strange bed if you're staying at hotels, bereavement, cold or flu. In regards to this, try to keep the door shut, keep the white noise coming in if you can. All right, make sure that the room is dark. Okay, make sure you set up break times for yourself during the day. Do anything you can, okay, to work through these temporary effects on sleep. Sleep deprivation, okay, causes impaired function, okay? So you have to be careful of accidents, okay? You have to be careful of bad judgment or productivity being lost, motor functioning, emotional processing, and cognitive functions. Drowsiness, folks, causes over 100,000 crashes each year, killing many, many Americans and injuring so much many more. Try your best to get sleep and don't be sleep deprived. We talked about the short term. What about long-term chronic sleep deprivation? Sleep deprivation long term can cause health consequences, such as obesity. You can be doing everything right with your nutrition and your exercise, but lack of sleep can cause weight gain or lack of weight loss. It can lead to high blood pressure, potentially diabetes, heart disease, a weakened immune system, so you're always getting sick, stomach problems. Might not be your food, folks, that are causing the problems. It could be your stress and or your lack of sleep. It could also lead to certain cancers and also fertility problems and decreased libido. Let's talk about healthy sleep hygiene next. Establish relaxing pre-sleep rituals. Take a warm bath, read a book, listen to some soothing music. Minimize your light, noise, and temperature extremes in the bedroom. Consider using blackout shades, earplugs, white noise, a fan, whatever you can to keep it constant. Sleep on a comfortable mattress and pillow. Most people will just stick to the same mattress and pillow for years and years and years. Okay? Just like your shoes, they can get worn out. Use your bedroom only for sleep. If you are unable to fall asleep within 15 to 20 minutes, leave the room. Do a non-stimulating activity. You got to reset, folks. Reset. So sometimes in the middle of the night, if you're just staring at the clock, get up, go look at that list that you created for your day. Make sure that you say, I got this, I got this, I got this. Then go back and reset. Once again, try to avoid large meals in the evening. Avoid caffeine within 4 to 6 hours of bedtime. And if it affects you differently, maybe it's 8, 10, or 12 hours. Avoid nicotine close to bedtime or during the night. Reduce the use of alcohol, especially within 2 hours of bedtime. Once again, you want that quality sleep. Exercise most days, but try to avoid it right before bedtime, hopefully within at least 2 hours. Do your best to get up the same time every single day. Set that alarm clock and go to bed when you are sleepy, or try to create that routine to make yourself saying, hey, now it's time for bed. Your master clock. You have a circadian rhythm, also referred to as the body's master clock. This is what determines when you sleep and when you wake up. So when you're used to a schedule, even though you can sleep in until 8 o'clock, maybe you just get up at 5. This is your body's clock. Your master clock is synchronized by the light-dark cycle of your environment when your light enters your eye. To maintain your master clock, you want to get at least 30 minutes of bright outdoor light per day and maximum darkness at night. Not getting enough bright light exposure during the day and getting too much of artificial light, such as TV, computers, cell phones, at night causes your circadian rhythm to get out of sync, resulting in poor sleep. Snacks. Eating before bed is not recommended, but going to bed hungry can cause sleep disturbances as well. A light snack at least an hour before bed can help promote sleep. I would say 2 hours personally. Pair foods that contain amino acids found in proteins and carbs to calm the brain and allow you to sleep better. This is going to help for relaxing bedtime. Some snacks you can try, maybe a half or a quarter turkey sandwich or a peanut butter sandwich, granola with low-fat milk or yogurt, and maybe a banana with a hot cup of tea. Just some examples to maybe potentially try at night. All right. Sometimes, folks, we cannot control our work, our shifts, our overtime, our stress, okay? But reminders, try your best to create an environment, okay, that is dark, quiet, and comfortable. Once again, try to avoid that caffeine, stay properly nourished, and stay hydrated. Okay? Now I want you to evaluate your own sleep. One thing that you can do is record the following: quantity, quality sleep. Are you taking any medications? Are you having caffeine or alcohol before bed? What's your exercise patterns? Do you feel rested or sleepy in the morning when you wake up? And also maybe record how many times you woke up in the middle of the night. Once you evaluate that sleep, you can see whether or not you need more, or whether you need help from a health coach or another provider. That provider, when should you consider seeing a doctor? Well, someone tells you that you stop breathing for short periods of time at night. Okay, you have severe or recurrent nightmares, sleep problems associated with behavioral health such as depression or anxiety, falling asleep when you are actively doing things like driving and talking, if you have to get up to urinate more than 6 times a night. I would say actually maybe 3 or 4 times. But these are some times you want to consider seeing your doctor to help you get better quality of sleep. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your time today. And I want you to remember, sleep is the golden chain that ties health in our bodies together. Get as much sleep as you can. If you are struggling with sleep, see me, come talk to me, and let's try to get better quality of sleep. Maybe we have to work on our time management. Maybe we have to work on our exercise, or maybe we have to work on our nutrition, or maybe we have to work on our stress. Maybe we have to see a provider. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you to have as much information, okay, to work on your sleep, to get better quality sleep, because there are a lot of benefits. So, with that being said, I want to thank you for your time. I want you to have an amazing day. Once again, Coach Doug here saying thank you. Have a great time. Do what you can and not what you can't. And that includes your sleep. Bye now.